Welcome to Fairplay. Fairplay. Yeah, hear that echo? Welcome back to the next season of Travel Guides. We are currently on the first episode of Season 3. So if you like this one, go check out the others. We're starting this season off in Fairplay, or as some of you may know it as South Park, Colorado. I'm arriving earlier on in the day and stopping at one of the local coffee shops for a quick bite to eat and some caffeine before we start on our first endeavor, the quiet Mount Pennsylvania. This nice little shop is called the Java Moose, where I grabbed a cinnamon roll and a homemade fruit bar pastry kind of thing with a hot tea. Everything here was pretty solid to get you started for the day. With some fun times in your belly, it is time to go climb a mountain. Let's head over to Mount Pennsylvania. As you may already know, out on a town trip right now, we are just outside of Fairplay, Colorado, surrounded by 13 and 14,000 foot peaks. Fairplay is that town right there. It is like right there. I don't know if you can kind of see some shiny glimmers, but that's Fairplay. Absolutely beautiful today. I mean, this is just, you can't ask for a better day for this. Dang. There's like a very, very light breeze, like 60 degrees right now. Just, woo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at a big old patch of snow. All right. Woo. Air's a little thin up here. Huh? But, so behind me, ka-chow. See that trail? Woo-doo-doo. Up there is the top. I think we're about a mile in, probably maybe a little over a mile in. And as you already know, for this town trip, this hike's only going to be a few minutes, you know, just kind of how town trips are. I'll have a longer form video, and overall just this is beautiful. I originally wanted to do Mount Sherman, which I'm pretty sure is that peak over there. But time-wise, it was gonna push it for the town trip. So doing this 13er. Being from Pennsylvania, I kind of had to climb Mount Pennsylvania. I mean, come on now. So up next is just some cool scenic views and with the drone and everything else, and I'll see you up there. Go on that road. Oh, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Oh, okay, dokie. Was it worth it? Oh yes, it was worth that extra little buddy. Beautiful. And like the only one up here. This is so cool. Only one up here. Oh my. Alright, we're gonna head back to the bike. And I'll see you in town at Fairplay, or this is the end of the hike, so a couple more shots. and we're done. Well worth the hike. 100% do this one. Fresh off the hike, it was time to refill the belly at a local shop called The Soup Pot. This quiet and quaint little restaurant offers a selection of different soups each day and sandwiches to pair with them. It is tucked away in a small section of the strip mall near the main entrance in town. This spot would definitely be a great stop in the wintertime. So just imagine this. You're wandering around a small town. It is dim, windy, and very snowy, with it just pounding around you. And out of the blue, through all the whiffs and puffs of the snow, flying through the air, you see the strip mall. So you hastily go across the street, and appears the Soup Pot to warm those weary and chilly joints. So let's jump on in to the Soup Pot in a very different time of year. So I picked up one of their fresh chocolate chip cookies, cream ham and string bean soup, and some chips. I know it's a pretty interesting lunch, but it worked. And everything was pretty solid. I'll definitely go back here and try some other items on our menu, especially the sandwiches, because I'll definitely be back in this area for some awesome hiking. Alrighty. Now we are in town. We just finished up at the Soup Pot, and it was pretty solid, and I will see you at the museum. So, let's dive into it. Walking on into the main entrance of the South Park City Museum is a nice taste of what's to come. Make sure to give yourself plenty of time to check this place out. There's a ton to check out in this museum. I exit the main entrance of the museum and follow the path up to the first building, the Dyer Memorial Chapel. This building has been here since 1867 and acted as the local place of worship for the miners and residents of Fairplay. After exiting the chapel, you will continue onto the path and pass an old smoke shack that showcases how meats used to be cooked and prepared. It continues on into the largest building at the museum, the South Park Brewery. This building is full to the brim with artifacts and information on the town, starting with the basics of living in a small frontier town and some of the wildlife you would cross paths with. There are also a couple exhibits showcasing some of the Native American artifacts that have been found in this area as well. Continuing on into the life of a miner around in these parts and how they would get their job done. The rest of the museum takes you through examples of how daily life would look like here, including clothing, decor, and more general history of Fairplay. There's even a little wall showcasing some of the original bottles and branding that this brewery used to make. After touring the brewery, the obvious next place to visit is the Old Saloon. This place feels like I just walked
into Red Dead Redemption, settling into the local saloon in Strawberry after taking down a legendary bear, licking my wounds with a couple beers and a hand of poker. Well, you hear that? Sounds like that will be cut short, unfortunately. I hear Micah and John rolling up. I'll see y'all later.
Well, that was strange. Let's head over back to the town's main drag, where I really start to feel like I'm a part of a small western ghost. Ah, man. Okay, where were we? Okay, where we take a stroll down the town and stop into the courthouse. It was awesome to see this place. Just think about all the people that may have walked into this place to face some frontier justice. It's simply impressive as to how preserved everything is here in this entire museum, with this building having served many uses like acting as a sheriff's office and even a county seat. Just imagine trying to do an investigation and finding out who stole from a mine or robbed a wagon here. It would be one wild and dangerous ride. It's time to check in at the Alma Queen mine. Let's see how it's going. This has to be one of the best museums I've been to on any of these town trips out here in Colorado so far. This is so cool. It's like $12 to get in for adult. It's like $5 for kid. So worth it. I was a little worried coming. I was like, it's probably just going to be like a quick little doo-doo-doo. But no, this is, you can spend half a day here. Yeah, if you're here, if you're in South Park, this was surprising. This was really cool. Every single building you see in here, you can go into. There's just endless exhibits. There's endless history to look at and explore. So this little section is gonna be longer than I thought. How cool! I don't know. This is super cool. Even going into like that saloon, I felt like I was just walking into freaking Valentine and Red Dead, about to get in a tussle. You know. Yeah, this is cool. This is actually really cool. I like this a lot. And I'll kind of feature a couple more buildings, but I don't want to like use it all and burn it all. So when you come here, there's something new and something you haven't seen. So I'll just kind of do a quick little turn and burn through it. But I'm actually like here for a little bit. This is, wow. This is so cool. Okay, let's go up these stairs. I've only been in these couple buildings right here. And there's all this, there's the train stuff, there's all that side. Whew, okay. So cool. This is probably one of the best museums. And you look at this backdrop. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Yeah, okay. Let's keep trucking along. I'll kick back with the narration. I'll be quiet. Yeah, I'll talk again when we're back in town and we're going through all the shops and stuff and kind of talking about that. So, see you there.
A few other notable spots for you to discover is the wagon storage, an old steam engine where you can feel like the daggum conductor. The other side of the road includes a blacksmith shop, public school, barber and dentist shop, printing room, general store, and a bank, with quite a few other buildings for you to discover. The exit of the museum does have a small gift shop if you are interested in any goodies. Let's get out of here and explore downtown Fairplay, Colorado.
And now we're officially in the town trip portion of, the town portion. Hold on. Now we're officially in the town portion of this travel guide, and so far so good. Well, I'm about like halfway down the main strip here. Cool. That the museum was awesome. That was like one of the best museums I think I've gone to. It just with like the freedom you can like look around and look through it. That was cool. That was pretty special. I really like that a lot. Right down below me is the famous Fairplay Beach. Pretty much it's a little lake and it's like a community thing. You go down there on the beach, and we will most likely we'll go down there later on. I just want to hit all the shops and stuff before they close up. But overall, beautiful little town. Something else that I really liked about it's really quiet. It's really just peaceful and quiet. Like it definitely feels like it would be like a slower, just kind of lifestyle. Like you're just kind of hanging, and it's just hard to say. It's just not a super busy place. It's just kind of quiet and kind of low key, and I dig it. It's super nice. I really like it a lot. This is pretty cool. It just has a very different feel than some of the more touristy spots, or even a couple of past ones. I mean, it's still pretty bustling downtown and all that, because this is a beautiful Saturday. Man, beautiful. And yeah, overall, I'll take it. This is just really cool. And I think I'm just blabbering on now. So let's get going into the town. We'll kick some narration up. And let's head out and keep on going.
I start the mosey around town right after the museum. Some places in town are the Lost Antler and South Park Pottery, Coyote Creek Art Gallery, which was an interesting store full of oddities and creations, Mountain Sun Arts, Colorado Mountain Hat Company, Melanzi's Park Bar, Platte River Saloon, Hand Hotel and Emporium, which is a cool old hotel right in downtown Fairplay, including a small gift shop and a great back viewing room.
Have a great day.
Oh yeah, you too.
Right next to the hotel is this cool little miner's monument and stairs to go down to the lake. Now let's keep rolling to the other side of the street with unrepentant artist, Mountain essentials. Wizard of the Peaks, Silver Scoop Creamery, where I make a quick pit stop to try out some ice cream on this warm, beautiful day. Now this was definitely a cool spot to stop on through. Ice cream in hand, I moved on to the rest of the town, including South Park Cigars and Tavern, High Alpine Sports, Crystal Roots, the Salt Licking Goat, which included a bunch of Fairplay and South Park merch. I mean, it was really cool just looking around and seeing what they had. Right next door was Las Minas and Casa Sanchez. At this point, it was time for some dinner. Just a couple blocks over is Saloon Mexico. Located in an old hotel, the main dining area feels like I'm walking into an old saloon. The look of the interior of this place was just so cool. For food, I rolled with the normal chips and salsa, a marg, and big old burrito. After dinner, it was time to hopefully work some of it off at the Fairplay Skate Park, right down the road. Let's check on in.
Oh no. Oh no. We are at the Fairplay Skate Park. And I think this is outside of what I can do. Son of a... Who would I... Like, this bowl is crazy. It's pretty much overhang vert. Well, not really vert, but pretty much overhang everywhere. And it is tight corners. So I don't think I'm going to be able to drop into this. I'm going to have to be a wimp and drop the bike in. But this bowl looks like it's going to be fun. No way this bowl is like this. That's wild. Like, this thing is so tight and it's tall. And it's like zero. It's literally like 0 to 100. Like, that's the only bowl here. That's crazy. That's cool though. But there's a bunch of kind of like cool little side things to screw around with. Like, there's this kind of neat little chunky hip here. I do like, here's a cool little hop down. There's a little bit like a coping edge over there and some rails and stuff to kind of screw around with. And it's a pretty cool park. I'm just, dang, the skill level you need to like properly ride this is significantly beyond mine right now. But I'm gonna give it a go and let's see what happens. We'll dive into it. Slide on in. Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. It's a whole different style of riding. This is a cool bowl though. I did not expect a bowl like this here. Session is long. I need a proper session here. I need like a good 2 hours to really hone this in, not like 45 minutes. Because I gotta roll soon. There looks like there's like a storm kind of rolling over this way, so I wanna not get caught in that on my way back home because I'm on the motorcycle. That's not gonna be fun. So let's wrap this up here, and that was the park. Sorry it's a little shorter than normal, but cool park. It's just my limitations. Yeah, I'll see you around. Actually, wait, I'll see you in town. Chilling in the lake. Oh my, chilly water. I'm just came down here to hang out. It is cold, but this is the Fairplay Beach or South Park Beach. Quiet. It's really nice. This water feels so good. It's been a warm day. Overall, I think we'll cap off the town trip here and enjoying it. This is just nice. Yeah, overall, awesome place. I actually really enjoyed this. It was really nice. It was a different kind of change of pace. It was a lot more chillaxed than a normal town trip, in a good way. Like, it was just more, I don't know, hard to explain, but I really enjoyed it. Plenty of hiking. If you like outdoors and hiking, this place is absolutely full of it. I'll see you on the next one. We'll get a couple of outdoor shots and cool day. Really cool day.